Welcome to my master research lessons. My lessons will be based on a book entitled Social Research Methods, Proposal Writing Guide. Limitation of the study. Every study is limited. And limitation, don't confuse limitation with the delimitation. These are different stuff, man. Yeah? Do not confuse between limitation and delimitation. Limitations here. What is delimitation? Limitation. Limitation is that which holds your study hostage beyond your own control as a researcher. How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? Is that, I repeat, is that which holds your study or holds you hostage that you cannot even control. Is beyond the control of a researcher. Is that which is beyond researcher's control or spheres of control. For instance, one limitation is responsiveness. How do the respondents respond? A respondent responding to you there, you may not have control over what the respondent may be able to respond. You can only inform by explaining the purpose of the research so that the respondent is able to understand. But how, in terms of responsiveness, responsiveness, that may be a limitation. But once you have limitation, indicate how you as a researcher, you control so that it does not affect the outcome of your study in a very negative manner. For instance, by explaining the purpose of your study so that the respondents are able to have proper response to the questions that you may raise in your study. You may not be able to control other aspects, but the key aspects of limitation. Limitation may be time. Sometimes we argue about the concept of time as a limitation. But indicate how you as a researcher may be given adequate time. The results of the study would have been much more robust if you're given adequate time. And therefore, time is a factor that may be limiting in itself and in essence. And therefore, you're supposed also to indicate, once you indicate time as a factor of limitation, also explain how you work so that you are able to ensure that time is within your control, that you are able, does not affect adversely, does not affect your study or the results of your study's outcome. That's key. There are various other limitations that you may have, but you continue, you explore for further reading, you explore in the masterpiece, the book, Social Research Methods, Proposal Writing Guide by Wanjohi. Book is also in the Amazon. If you like this presentation, click the button and subscribe and like as well.